Adventures of Superboy is an animated television series produced by Filmation Studios and broadcast on the CBS network from 1966 to 1969. These Superboy cartoons would be sandwiched in between two of the Filmation Superman cartoons to make a half-hour of programming along with advertisements. This series featured an animated Superboy, voiced by McHale's Navy alumni Bob Lieutenant Carpenter Hastings. Also of interest is that Bob Hastings went on to provide the vocals of Commissioner Gordon in Batman the Animated Series.
Well, he can't be two places at once.
Superboy would often get caught up defending Smallville from various criminals, monsters, and space invaders. Lana Lang and her father, Professor Louis Lang, as well as Jonathan and Martha Kent, would be shown in animated format for the first time ever along with Superboy. Like Lana Lang on the series Smallville, she would unknowingly wear a kryptonite pendant from time to time, giving both Clark and Superboy quite a bit of hassle.
What's come over Superboy?
It's almost as if you scared him away, Lana.
Statistical fact. Clark Kent can't get within 5 feet of Lana Lang without turning into a total freak show.
I'd also like to point out that Superboy would encounter another young hero with similar powers in the episode Superboy Meets Mighty Lad, which for some reason always makes me think of Micro Boy from the live-action television series, even though they aren't really the same character at all.
What's all this rubbish about Micro Boy?
Micro Boy is my name.
Micro Boy?
Strange. How come we haven't met before?
Superman 163 in 1963 first introduces the concept of Superman being vulnerable and powerless under a red-colored sun like Rio, the sun of his birth planet Krypton. This weakness would also be shown in the Superboy episode The Spy from Outer Space.
Something in this atmosphere draining my powers. That red sun. That's what's sapping my strength.
Also, I like how Superboy and Superman would traverse space under their own power in these episodes, and they aren't dependent on breathing apparatuses like in later animated series and comic books.
In that case, you need help. Badly. Suppose I came to your world.
We would gladly take you there.
I've got a better idea. I'll take you there. Get inside and secure the hatch. All aboard. Up, up, and away! Faster than the speed of light, Superman carries the spaceship through millions of miles of trackless outer space.
It's just too easy a weakness to exploit for someone named Superman, in my opinion. Not to mention a good buddy of mine wanting to frame this piece of art of an asphyxiated Clark Kent drifting through space from planetary JLA for me because he knows how much the imagery bugs me.
It's happening to me again. That strange feeling of weakness.
Also introduced was Superboy's loyal pet sidekick, Krypto the Superdog. Krypto was first introduced within the pages of Adventure Comics 210 in 1955. Created by Otto Binder and Kurt Swan, Krypto was originally Kal-El's dog as a toddler on Krypton. Jor-El, Superman's father, utilized Krypto as a test subject while testing prototypes for the rocket that would eventually send baby Kal-El to Earth. However, when Krypto's rocket was knocked off course, it caused the rocket to aimlessly drift through space for years. Eventually, Krypto's test rocket landed on Earth, and he was reunited with the teenaged Superboy. Krypto was always at his master's side in all of these Superboy episodes, and he would even go on to get his own animated series in 2005, as well as a small cameo in the Legion of Superheroes episode, Message in a Bottle.
A Superboy's best friend is his super dog.
While I enjoy these shows immensely because of my love for the cosmic canine Krypto, I have to say I do feel a slight twinge of disappointment that neither Superboy's boyhood chum Pete Ross or any of his fellow Legionnaires ever made an appearance on this series.
You were telling us about Kansas farm days.
No one tells a cow milking story like you do, Superman.
Thanks.
Superboy himself would make appearances in the Super Friends series fighting Phantom Zone criminals, as well as in an episode showcasing a rather faithful replication of the origin of Lex Luthor and Superboy's friendship-turned-bitter feud, which would later feature prominently in the series Smallville.
We have the future, Clark. And I don't want anything to stand in the way of our friendship.
Your super breath destroyed my lab and blew the gas fumes at me, causing my hair to fall out.
But it was an accident.
Don't lie. You were jealous of my genius.
You're gonna pay for this, Superboy. You're gonna pay.